try 1100 by 3?
Why not?
The stuff left over.
The Brady Bunch, which first aired on September 26, 1969, and continued until March 1974, became a cultural touchstone for many. The show depicted the life of a blended family with 6 children, 3 boys and 3 girls, navigating the ups and downs of family life. While it enjoyed immense popularity and was a ratings powerhouse for ABC, the cast members faced numerous challenges both during and after the show's run. Many of them struggled with the pressures of fame, dealing with typecasting, and the expectations that came with their roles. Some battled personal issues, including addiction and mental health struggles, which were often exacerbated by the public's perception of them as the perfect family. The transition to life after the show was not easy for many cast members, as they sought to redefine their identities beyond their iconic roles. They share their stories, revealing the realities behind the scenes and the impact of their experiences on their lives. The candid discussions provide a deeper understanding of the human side of the beloved series.
Interrupted in the middle of a tea ceremony. Will you take the message, hon?
She would like me to take the message.
Initially, the Brady family was introduced as a lead-in for the network's Friday night programming block. The show was not expected to be a major player in the television landscape. However, it quickly established itself as a formidable competitor. The Brady Bunch became known as a giant killer, often outperforming rival shows that CBS introduced in the same time slot. This unexpected success surprised many, as the show was initially viewed as a simple family sitcom. Instead of merely serving as a warm-up act for the prime-time schedule, it captured the hearts of viewers and drew in significant ratings. The Brady Bunch's charm and relatable family dynamics resonated with audiences, allowing it to thrive against more established shows. Its ability to consistently outshine competitors demonstrated that it was more than just a filler program. It was a worthy adversary that changed the landscape of television programming during its run. The impact of the Brady Bunch on its competitors was profound, as it redefined expectations for family-oriented shows and showcased the potential for success in a genre that was often underestimated.
On the table he gave us.
Yeah, that would be a very nice gesture.
We might whip up something special in honor of the pool table. Meatball.
One of the first shows to be slayed by the Brady Bunch was The Tim Conway Show. This comedy series, which featured the beloved comedian Tim Conway, was canned after just 13 episodes. The show aimed to capture the audience's attention with its humor and charm, but it struggled to compete against the powerhouse that was the Brady Bunch. CBS, recognizing the immense popularity of the Brady Bunch, did everything they could to dethrone this new favorite. They ran the gamut in terms of genre and tone, trying various strategies to attract viewers away from the Brady Bunch. Despite their efforts, including introducing new shows and altering existing ones, nothing seemed to work. The Brady Bunch continued to capture the hearts of families across America, solidifying its place in television history. The network's attempts to challenge its dominance only highlighted the show's appeal and the unique charm of the blended family it portrayed. The competition was fierce, but the Brady Bunch stood strong, becoming a cultural icon in its own right.
I can't move a muscle.
You want to know something? Neither can I.
Despite its immense popularity with audiences, the Brady Bunch faced a lukewarm reception from critics when it first aired in 1969. Many critics did not appreciate the show's simple premise and family-oriented themes. It did not win many awards initially, which might have suggested a lack of merit in the eyes of industry professionals. However, the studio quickly recognized that the series had what they termed heartland appeal. This concept referred to the show's ability to resonate with viewers outside major urban centers like New York and Los Angeles. While critics in these cities may have dismissed the show as overly sentimental or simplistic, families in the Midwest and other regions found comfort and joy in its portrayal of a blended family navigating everyday life. The Brady Bunch became a staple in many households, much like the Lawrence Welk Show, which also enjoyed a similar divide in critical and popular reception. The show's charm lay in its relatable characters and wholesome storylines, which struck a chord with viewers across America. This connection helped solidify its place in television history, even if it did not receive the accolades that some other shows did at the time. The Brady Bunch's legacy endures, showcasing how a show can thrive despite critical skepticism, proving that sometimes the heart of America beats louder than the voices of critics. During the run of the show, Florence Henderson lobbied their producers constantly to allow Carol Brady to get out into the workforce. She believed that this change would reflect the realities of life during that time. The late 1960s were a period of significant social change, with more women entering the workforce and seeking independence. Henderson felt that portraying Carol as a working mother would resonate with viewers and provide a more accurate representation of contemporary family dynamics. She argued that it was important for the character to evolve and adapt to the changing societal norms. However, the producers decided to keep her character unemployed. They believed that the traditional family structure, with Carol as a stay-at-home mom, was more appealing to their audience. This decision highlighted the tension between the desire for progressive representation and the comfort of established norms in television at the time. Henderson's advocacy for a more modern portrayal of women in the series remains a notable aspect of the show's history.
Grown-ups, countries.
You know something, Mike?
What?
I think it's very...
It is widely known that Robert Reed, who played Mike Brady on The Brady Bunch, was a closeted gay man. Florence Henderson, who portrayed Carol Brady, noticed early on that he seemed uncomfortable when they had to act in romantic scenes together. This discomfort led to a private conversation between them, where Reed shared his truth with Henderson. They both understood the situation and worked together to navigate this challenge. To make their on-screen chemistry appear natural, they would rehearse kissing and hugging scenes off camera. This preparation helped them create a believable portrayal of a loving couple, despite Reed's personal struggles. The entire cast respected Reed's privacy and kept his sexual orientation a secret throughout his life. It was only after his death that the truth about his sexuality became more widely known. This aspect of Reed's life adds a layer of complexity to his character and the dynamics on set, highlighting the challenges faced by individuals in the entertainment industry during that era. The family dog, Tiger, was a beloved character in the early episodes of The Brady Bunch. Unfortunately, Tiger's time on the show was cut short when he was killed by a car during the filming of Season 1. This tragic event occurred before the filming of Episode 5 was complete. Leaving the production team in a difficult position, they attempted to find a replacement dog, but the new dog proved to be unworkable for the show's needs. Despite the loss, Tiger's doghouse remained on the set. However, it was not kept there as a tribute to the dog. The real reason for its presence was quite practical. A studio light on the soundstage had fallen and burned a hole through the AstroTurf. The doghouse was cleverly used to cover up that burned spot, allowing the production to continue without drawing attention to the mishap. This behind-the-scenes story adds an interesting layer to the show's history, showing how the crew adapted to unexpected challenges while keeping the show running smoothly.
Got the strength, but I don't have the time.
Well, I thought you said you get off at 6.
During the filming of the final episode of The Brady Bunch, titled The Harebrained Scheme, a significant conflict arose involving Robert Reed, who played the father, Mike Brady. Reed had a strong disagreement with the show's producer over what he viewed as a ridiculous storyline. The plot involved Greg, one of the older Brady children, using hair tonic that turned his hair orange. Reed felt that this storyline was beneath the show's standards and did not align with the character's integrity. Despite his objections, Reed remained on set during the filming of the episode. Tensions escalated to the point where studio security was prepared to remove him from the set. However, the producer decided against this action, not wanting to create a scene in front of the young cast members. This incident highlighted the creative differences that can occur in television production, especially when actors feel strongly about the material they are portraying. Reed's commitment to the show and its characters was evident, even in the face of such disagreements. His dedication to maintaining the quality of the series was a testament to his professionalism and passion for his role. The conflict ultimately underscored the challenges that can arise in the collaborative environment of television, where differing visions can lead to tension, but also to memorable moments in entertainment history. Despite the show's popularity, Reed really disliked his role as Mike Brady. He initially accepted the part because the producer promised a serious, boundary-pushing look at modern family life. However, as the series progressed, Reed's enthusiasm waned. The producers even considered replacing him with a new actor, or even killing off the character of Mike Brady if the show had been renewed for a 6th season. This possibility reflected the tension surrounding the production and Reed's dissatisfaction with the direction of the show. Ultimately, the only reason he remained with the series was his loyalty to the rest of the cast. He formed strong bonds with his co-stars and felt a sense of responsibility to them. This loyalty kept him committed to the role, even as he struggled with his feelings about it. The dynamic within the cast was important to him, and he valued the relationships he had built during the show's run. Reed's experience on The Brady Bunch highlights the complexities of working in television, where personal feelings about a role can clash with professional commitments.
Oh, is home so bad, Jim?
No, I like it there.
Then why run away?
There was some craziness that went on the sets of The Brady Bunch, and after the production wrapped, especially involving Susan Olsen, who played the young cute little blonde, Cindy Brady. Recently, she opened up about her experiences during and after the show. Olsen revealed that she used to grow drugs, which is quite a contrast to the wholesome image of the show. This revelation shocked many fans who remembered the series as a family-friendly program. Additionally, she talked about her relationships with other co-stars on the set, hinting at some romantic connections that were not widely known. Olsen also shared her thoughts on Maureen McCormick, who played Marcia Brady. She described what Marcia was really like off-screen, providing a glimpse into the dynamics between the cast members. This behind-the-scenes look at the Brady Bunch shows that the lives of the actors were not as perfect as the characters they portrayed. The contrast between the show's innocent facade and the real-life experiences of its stars adds a layer of complexity to the legacy of the Brady Bunch.
As you all know, this is the time of year when our students compete for a place in the...
Rumors circulated about Maureen McCormick, the beloved actress who played Marcia Brady on The Brady Bunch. Some claim that this cute little girl grew up to be involved in drug dealing. The truth behind these rumors is that she and her husband engaged in hydroponic marijuana cultivation during a time when such activities were highly frowned upon. While many speculated about her involvement with drugs, Maureen clarified that she did not use marijuana herself. Instead, they sold it, which added to the controversy surrounding her name. This period in her life was marked by a significant contrast to her wholesome image as a child star. The juxtaposition of her innocent portrayal on television and the serious nature of the rumors created a complex narrative about her life after the Brady Bunch. Despite the challenges and scrutiny, Maureen's story reflects the struggles many face when transitioning from childhood fame to adulthood. The rumors, while sensational, do not define her entire journey.
We promise. We're really gonna break the old record.
It is interesting to note that not all cast members of the Brady Bunch maintained a spotless reputation. Maureen McCormick, who played Marcia Brady, had a surprising side to her. She was friends with a girl named Susan Council, who was part of the family band that inspired the Partridge Family. During their school years, the two girls engaged in a rather mischievous pastime, shoplifting. They did it just for the thrill, treating it as a fun adventure rather than a serious crime. However, their antics eventually caught up with them. When they were caught in the act, Maureen's reaction was to flee the scene. In a panic, she jumped into her car, leaving Susan to face the consequences alone. This incident highlights that even those who seem perfect on screen can have a wild side, revealing a more complex reality behind the polished image of television stars. The story of Maureen and her escapades serves as a reminder that everyone has their secrets, and sometimes those secrets can lead to unexpected trouble.
Smorgasbord when we've got 45 pounds of Mexican food. The party's on the 10th, was on the 3rd. I wonder if I'm in...
After the success of the Brady Bunch, the actress faced a difficult battle with drug addiction that took over her life for a significant period. This struggle led her down a dark path where she made choices that would haunt her. At one point, she found herself trading sex for drugs with a Hollywood cocaine dealer, a decision that ultimately resulted in the dealer going to jail. This period of her life was marked by desperation and poor judgment. She also encountered an older man at the Playboy Mansion who offered her drugs in exchange for allowing him to videotape her completely nude. These experiences reflected the depths of her addiction and the lengths she would go to in order to feed it. However, through determination and support, she eventually found a way to overcome her addiction. She became sober and has since found a sense of peace in her life, moving forward from the turmoil of her past.
Bobby, you have really been running Peter ragged. Now, don't you think you might be...
During the filming of The Brady Bunch, Susan Olsen shared that there was a bit of fooling around happening on set. Growing up as a child star, she felt that the young actors lived sheltered lives, which led to unexpected feelings and romances with their co-stars. One of the more innocent yet memorable moments involved her and Bobby Brady sneaking off into the doghouse, a playful hideaway that became their secret spot. It was there that they would share kisses, a sweet and innocent act that took place when Susan was just 9 years old. This experience highlights the unique dynamics of working on a family show, where the lines between friendship and young love could blur. The environment of the Brady Bunch, filled with laughter and camaraderie, allowed for these moments of youthful exploration, reflecting the innocence of childhood amidst the pressures of being in the spotlight. The memories of those playful times remain a cherished part of her childhood, illustrating how even in a professional setting, the natural feelings of young hearts can emerge.
Dear Libby, we have a terrible problem in my family. I have 3 children of my own and 3 additional...
No matter how you look at the way things turned out, this was a groundbreaking and fun show from the 70s. The Brady Bunch captured the essence of family life in a unique way. It introduced viewers to the challenges and joys of a blended family, showcasing the dynamics between step-siblings and their parents. The show was filled with humor, heartwarming moments, and memorable catchphrases that have stood the test of time. As audiences watched the adventures of the Brady family, they found relatable situations that mirrored their own lives. The characters, from the loving parents Mike and Carol to the iconic kids like Greg, Marcia, Peter, Jan, Bobby, and Cindy, became beloved figures in American pop culture. The show's lighthearted approach to serious topics, such as sibling rivalry and teenage angst, made it accessible to viewers of all ages. Looking back, the Brady Bunch not only entertained but also sparked conversations about family values and relationships. Its influence can still be seen in modern television, where blended families and diverse family structures are more common. Take a look back at it. I think you'll enjoy revisiting the memories that this show spurs when you watch it.
20, and a boy of 14 is like 22?
That's what Harvey said. Oh, I should have listened to you, Mike, and I...
The Brady Bunch, which aired from 1969 to 1974, remains a beloved television series that has left a lasting impact on its viewers. The show centers around Mike Brady, a widower played by Robert Reed, who raises 3 sons, Greg, Peter, and Bobby, alongside his new wife Carol, portrayed by Florence Henderson, who brings her 3 daughters, Marcia, Jan, and Cindy, into the blended family. This premise of a mixed family navigating the ups and downs of life resonated with many, making it a staple of American television. For many viewers, the charm of the Brady Bunch lies in its heartwarming portrayal of family dynamics. One reviewer, reflecting on their childhood, noted how relatable the show was despite not being a blended family themselves. They appreciated the show's ability to tackle everyday issues that children face, such as learning to drive or dealing with first crushes. The interactions among the Brady kids felt authentic, mirroring the relationships many siblings experience in real life. This authenticity is often attributed to the talented cast, who brought a sense of realism to their roles, making Mike and Carol Brady feel like genuine parents. However, while the show is celebrated for its wholesome content and family values, some critiques have emerged over the years. Certain viewers have pointed out that the series often leaned heavily into slapstick humor and corny elements, which may not appeal to everyone. Yet, even those who acknowledge these aspects often concede that the show's underlying message of love and support among family members outweighs its more light-hearted moments. The balance of humor and heartfelt lessons is a hallmark of the series, allowing it to resonate with audiences of all ages. The nostalgia associated with the Brady Bunch is palpable, especially for those who grew up watching it. One viewer shared their experience of binge watching the series during the holidays, reminiscing about how special it was to gather around the television with family. They recalled the excitement surrounding specific episodes, such as the iconic Hawaii trip, which sparked conversations among peers at school. This shared cultural experience highlights the show's role in shaping childhood memories and fostering connections among viewers. Moreover, the series has been praised for its portrayal of parenting. Many fans appreciate how Mike and Carol Brady navigated the challenges of raising their children, often allowing them to learn valuable life lessons through their experiences. This approach to parenting is seen as both nurturing and realistic, providing a model for viewers on how to handle various situations with love and understanding. Despite some criticisms regarding the portrayal of certain characters, such as Cindy Brady, who has expressed frustration with her role, many fans still find her endearing. The entire cast, with their distinct personalities and quirks, contributed to the show's charm, making it a delightful viewing experience. The fashion, the set design, and the overall aesthetic of the show evoke a sense of nostalgia that many viewers cherish. In conclusion, the Brady Bunch stands out as a significant piece of television history, celebrated for its heartwarming portrayal of family life, relatable characters, and the ability to address real-life issues with humor and love. While it may not resonate with everyone due to its corny elements, the show's enduring legacy and the fond memories it evokes for many viewers cannot be denied. It remains a treasured series that continues to be enjoyed by new generations, proving that its themes of love, family, and togetherness are timeless.
For trouble.
And just who's gonna give it to me?
You're looking at him.
Oh, I'm so scared.
As we wrap up our journey through the heartwarming moments of the Brady Bunch, a new chapter awaits. What happened to the beloved cast after the cameras stopped rolling? Did they find success in other roles, or did they face unexpected challenges? Join us as we delve into the lives of the Brady family beyond the iconic show. Discover the surprising twists and turns that shape their careers and personal lives. From the child stars who grew up in the spotlight to the adults who navigated the complexities of fame, each story is filled with unique experiences that will captivate you. You might be shocked to learn about the paths they took, the struggles they overcame, and the legacies they built. Lieutenant, stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating tales of the actors who brought the Brady family to life, revealing what truly happened. After the final curtain fell.
Why do babysitters have to know so much?
Well, because.
Ann B. Davis is best known for her role as Alice Nelson, the beloved housekeeper on the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. Her portrayal of Alice was marked by a blend of warmth and humor, making her a central figure in the show's family dynamic. However, behind the cheerful facade, Davis faced personal challenges. After the show ended in 1974, she struggled to find roles that matched her iconic character. This led to a period of uncertainty in her career. In the late 1970s, Davis experienced a significant personal crisis. She faced financial difficulties and battled depression, which took a toll on her mental health. Despite these hardships, she found solace in her faith and became involved in community theater. In the 1980s, she returned to television with guest appearances on various shows, but none could replicate the success of Alice. In her later years, Davis lived a quiet life in San Antonio, Texas. She remained active in her church and continued to perform in local productions. Tragically, in 2014, she suffered a fall that led to complications, and she passed away at the age of 88. Her legacy as Alice Nelson endures, but her life was marked by struggles that often went unnoticed.
Two lovers' delights. The nerve of him. I couldn't care less. Who needs him?
Alan Melvin portrayed Sam Franklin, the friendly and dependable butcher, in the 1969 series The Brady Bunch. His character was known for his warm interactions with the Brady family, often providing comic relief and a sense of community. Melvin's performance brought a unique charm to the role, making Sam a beloved figure among fans. After The Brady Bunch, Melvin continued to work in television, appearing in various shows like The Dick Van Dyke Show and All in the Family. However, his life was not without challenges. Melvin faced personal hardships, including the struggles of maintaining a steady career in an ever-changing industry. He dealt with the pressures of fame and the impact it had on his family life. Notably, he experienced a difficult divorce that left him grappling with emotional turmoil. In his later years, Melvin remained active in voice acting and guest appearances until his passing in 2008. His legacy endures through his memorable roles and the impact he had on television.
Why can't I go first? Because it's ladies first.
Florence Henderson's portrayal of Carol Brady in the 1969 series The Brady Bunch became iconic, representing the idealized American mother. Her character was warm, nurturing, and often the voice of reason in a blended family. However, behind the scenes, Henderson faced personal challenges that contrasted sharply with her on-screen persona. After The Brady Bunch ended, she struggled with the typecasting that often followed child stars and family sitcom actors. Henderson's life was marked by hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to Michael Crichton, which ended in divorce. She also faced the tragic loss of her son, who died from a drug overdose, a devastating event that deeply affected her. Despite these struggles, she continued to work in television, theater, and even as a spokesperson for various brands. In her later years, Henderson remained active in the entertainment industry, appearing in reality shows and making guest appearances. She passed away in November 2021, leaving behind a legacy that continues to resonate with fans. Her life was a blend of triumph and tragedy, reflecting the complexities of fame.
And why do you need concentration to play a dumb game like pool?
You wouldn't think it was so dumb if you knew the
Gordon Jump portrayed the character of Collins in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. His role was brief but memorable, showcasing his ability to bring warmth and humor to the screen. Jump's performance resonated with audiences, establishing him as a recognizable face in television. After The Brady Bunch, he faced challenges in his career, often typecast in similar roles. He found success in the 1970s and 1980s with appearances in various shows, including a notable role as the bumbling station manager Arthur Carlson in WKRP in Cincinnati. However, Jump's life was not without hardship. He struggled with personal issues, including a battle with depression that affected his career. In the late 1990s, he faced a scandal when he was involved in a controversial public service announcement about child abuse, which led to backlash and scrutiny. Despite these challenges, he continued to work in television and theater until his health declined. Gordon Jump passed away in 2003, leaving behind a legacy of diverse roles and a complex personal story. His last known information reflects a life marked by both triumph and struggle, a testament to the human experience.
Don't worry. When he tied us up, I kept some slack in my rope.
Mike Lukenland portrayed Bobby Brady, the youngest son in the iconic 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. As Bobby, he embodied the innocence and charm of youth, often caught in the middle of family antics. His character was relatable, navigating the trials of growing up in a blended family. However, after the show ended in 1974, Lukenland faced significant challenges. He struggled with the transition from child star to adult, grappling with the pressures of fame. In the late 1970s, he experienced a tumultuous period marked by personal hardships, including a battle with alcohol. This struggle led to a near-fatal car accident in 1992, which left him with serious injuries. Despite these setbacks, Lukenland found solace in a new career as a successful production manager in the film industry, working on various projects. In recent years, he has largely stayed out of the public eye, focusing on his family and personal life. The last known information indicates he has settled into a quieter existence, reflecting on his past while embracing a more private life. Kimberly Beck played the role of a girl in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, contributing to the show's charm with her youthful energy. Her character, though not a mainstay, left a mark during her appearances, showcasing the innocence and challenges of childhood in a blended family setting. After The Brady Bunch, Beck's career continued in television and film, with notable roles in horror films like Friday the 13th: The Final Chapter. However, her journey was not without struggles. Beck faced personal hardships, including battles with substance abuse, which led to a tumultuous period in her life. She also dealt with the pressures of being in the public eye, which often magnified her challenges. In later years, she shifted her focus to behind-the-scenes work in the industry, finding solace in writing and producing. As of the latest updates, Kimberly Beck remains out of the spotlight, living a quieter life away from the fame that once surrounded her.
I need to fix my bike.
Oh, yeah. Well, I will, Bob.
Marcia Wallace portrayed Mistress Robbins in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch, a role that showcased her comedic talent and charm. Mistress Robbins was a schoolteacher who brought warmth and humor to the show, leaving a lasting impression on viewers. Wallace's performance was marked by her ability to balance authority with a light-hearted approach, making her character memorable in the ensemble cast. After The Brady Bunch, Wallace's career continued to flourish. She became a familiar voice in animation, notably as Edna Krabappel on The Simpsons. However, her life was not without challenges. In 1986, she faced a personal tragedy when her husband, a prominent actor, died unexpectedly. This loss deeply affected her, leading to a period of introspection and grief. Wallace also battled health issues, including a diagnosis of breast cancer in the early 1990s. She became an advocate for cancer awareness, using her platform to support others facing similar struggles. Despite these hardships, she maintained a vibrant career and continued to work in television and theater. In her later years, Wallace remained active in the entertainment industry until her passing in 2013. Her legacy endures through her work and the impact she had on those who admired her.
I'm the clumsiest creature on earth.
No, I've done that millions of times.
Jim Backus portrayed Zachariah T. Brown in the 1969 episode of The Brady Bunch titled The Possible Dream. His character, a wealthy and eccentric man, brought a unique charm to the show, showcasing Backus's talent for blending humor with a touch of mystery. This role added to his already established career, which included notable performances in radio, television, and film, most famously as the voice of Mr. Magoo. After the Brady Bunch, Backus faced personal challenges. He struggled with health issues, including a serious battle with Parkinson's disease, which affected his mobility and speech. Despite these hardships, he continued to work, appearing in various television shows and films throughout the 1970s and 1980s. His life was not without scandal. He faced financial difficulties and a publicized divorce from his first wife, which added to the complexities of his personal life. In his later years, Backus remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for his wit and resilience. He passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumph and struggle. His last known information reflects a man who, despite the shadows of his challenges, continued to inspire through his work and spirit.
What is this big financial transaction?
We finally got enough money to buy a trick rope for the square dance set.
Barry Williams portrayed Greg Brady in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch, capturing the essence of the eldest son in a blended family. His character was often seen as the responsible and charming teenager, navigating the complexities of adolescence. However, Williams faced challenges beyond the screen. After the show ended in 1974, he struggled to find roles that matched his early fame. He appeared in various television shows and stage productions, but often felt typecast. Williams' life took darker turns. He faced personal hardships, including a publicized battle with substance abuse in the late 1970s. His struggles were compounded by the pressures of fame, leading to a tumultuous period marked by financial difficulties and a series of failed relationships. In the 1990s, he attempted to reinvent himself, participating in reality shows and stage performances, but the shadow of Greg Brady lingered. As of the latest updates, Barry Williams continues to engage with fans through conventions and social media, sharing insights from his life and career. He remains a figure of nostalgia, reflecting on both the joys and challenges of his journey.
Well, one minute I tell myself to forget it, and then I
What is it?
Susan Olsen played the innocent and sweet Cindy Brady in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. Her character, the youngest of the Brady children, was known for her iconic pigtails and her catchphrase, "You're not my real dad." This role defined her early career, but it also cast a long shadow over her life. After the show ended, Olsen faced significant challenges. She struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with being a child star. In the years that followed, she experienced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. Olsen also faced financial difficulties, leading her to work various jobs outside of acting, including a stint as a radio host. Her life took a darker turn when she became involved in a scandal related to her personal beliefs and political views, which drew public scrutiny. As of the latest updates, Susan Olsen has continued to engage with fans through social media and has made occasional appearances at fan conventions. She remains a figure of interest, reflecting the complexities of life after child stardom.
Don't I get some kind of a reward for driving you home?
Well,
John Howard portrayed the role of Dr. Greg Brady in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. His character was a caring and supportive figure, often providing wisdom and guidance to the Brady family. Howard's performance brought a sense of warmth and stability to the show, making him a memorable part of the ensemble. However, after the series ended, Howard faced significant challenges in his personal life and career. In the years following the Brady Bunch, he struggled with typecasting, finding it difficult to land diverse roles. His career took a darker turn as he battled substance abuse, which led to several public incidents that tarnished his reputation. In 1985, he was involved in a highly publicized DUI arrest, which became a turning point in his life. Despite these hardships, Howard sought rehabilitation and attempted to rebuild his career, but the shadow of his past lingered. In recent years, he has remained largely out of the public eye, with little known about his current activities. The last known information suggests he is living a quiet life, reflecting on his complex journey through fame and personal struggles.
I even let you beat me at checkers because you told me to. But that's it. That's it, understand?
Eve Plum portrayed Jan Brady in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch, capturing the character's struggles with identity and sibling rivalry. Jan, often overshadowed by her older sister Marcia, became a symbol of teenage insecurity. Plum's performance resonated with many viewers, making Jan a memorable part of American pop culture. After the show ended, Plum faced challenges in her career. She struggled to break free from the Jan Brady image, taking on various roles in theater and television, but none achieved the same level of fame. In her personal life, Plum dealt with the pressures of growing up in the public eye. She faced a difficult period in the 1990s when she battled depression and anxiety stemming from the constant comparisons to her childhood role. Plum also experienced a significant scandal when she was involved in a legal dispute over the rights to her likeness, which added to her struggles. As of the latest updates, Eve Plum continues to act and has embraced her past, participating in Brady Bunch reunions and conventions. She has found peace in her life, focusing on her art and personal happiness.
Aha! Caught you in the act. Sneaking down trying to get with the press star, huh? Nobody feels.
Hal Smith portrayed the character of Cartoon King in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. His role as the whimsical animated character brought a unique charm to the show, showcasing his talent for voice acting and comedy. Smith's performance was memorable, yet it was just one chapter in a complex life filled with both triumphs and struggles. After The Brady Bunch, Smith continued to work in television and film, lending his voice to various animated characters, including roles in popular series like The Smurfs and DuckTales. However, his career was not without challenges. Smith faced personal hardships, including battles with alcoholism that affected his relationships and work. He also dealt with the pressures of being typecast in comedic roles, which limited his opportunities for more serious acting. In his later years, Smith found some stability, but the shadows of his past lingered. He remained active in the industry until his death in 2008. His legacy is marked by both his contributions to entertainment and the personal demons he fought throughout his life. Last known information indicates that he passed away in 2008, leaving behind a complex legacy that reflects both his talent and his struggles.
Designed the new courthouse in the Woodland Park area.
The Woodland Park area? The Woodland Park?
Jackie Coogan portrayed Harry Duggan in the 1969 series The Brady Bunch, a character that brought a mix of charm and mischief to the show. Duggan was a friend of the Brady family, often involved in light-hearted antics that showcased Coogan's comedic timing. This role came at a time when Coogan was already a seasoned actor, having gained fame as a child star in the silent film era. However, his career was marred by personal struggles, including a notorious legal battle with his mother over his earnings, which left him financially devastated. After The Brady Bunch, Coogan faced a series of challenges. He struggled to find substantial roles in an industry that often overlooked aging stars. His personal life was tumultuous, marked by 3 marriages and the tragic loss of his son in a car accident. Coogan also battled health issues, including a heart attack in the 1980s, which further complicated his later years. Despite these hardships, he remained a beloved figure, often attending fan conventions and sharing stories from his past. The last known information about Jackie Coogan is that he passed away in 1984, leaving behind a legacy that reflects both the glories and the shadows of Hollywood's early days. His life serves as a reminder of the fleeting nature of fame and the personal battles that often accompany it.
Hello? Linda?
Oh, I just remember.
Maureen McCormick became a household name as Marcia Brady in the 1969 TV series The Brady Bunch. Her portrayal of the eldest Brady daughter, known for her charm and occasional teenage drama, resonated with audiences. However, the role also trapped her in a typecast that would haunt her career. After the show ended, McCormick faced significant personal challenges. She struggled with depression and addiction, battling substance abuse that led to a tumultuous period in her life. In the 1990s, she opened up about her struggles in her memoir, revealing the darker side of fame and the pressure to maintain a perfect image. McCormick's life was marked by scandals, including a highly publicized affair with a co-star and her struggles with weight and body image. Despite these hardships, she found a way to rebuild her career, appearing in various television shows and stage productions. In recent years, she has participated in reality TV, showcasing her resilience. As of now, she continues to engage with fans and share her journey, reminding many of the complexities behind the smile of Marcia Brady. Christopher Knight portrayed Peter Brady in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch, capturing the essence of the middle child with charm and relatability. His character often found himself in the shadow of his older siblings, navigating the complexities of adolescence in a blended family. Knight's performance resonated with viewers, making Peter a memorable part of American pop culture. After the Brady Bunch ended, Knight faced challenges in his personal and professional life. He struggled with the pressures of fame, leading to a period of uncertainty. He briefly ventured into business, but his ventures did not yield the success he hoped for. In the late 1990s, he faced financial difficulties, declaring bankruptcy in 2009. Knight's life took a darker turn when he became embroiled in a scandal involving a failed reality show, which exposed the struggles of former child stars. He also battled personal issues, including depression, and the impact of his early fame on relationships. As of the latest updates, Christopher Knight has found some stability, working in real estate, and occasionally appearing at fan conventions. He remains a figure of interest, reflecting the complexities of child stardom and the challenges that follow.
Toys at the table, and especially cap guns.
I'm sorry, Dad. I won't play with it again.
Robert Reed portrayed Mike Brady, the patriarch of the Brady family, in the 1969 television series The Brady Bunch. His character was known for his calm demeanor and strong moral compass, often serving as a voice of reason amid the show's comedic chaos. Reed's performance was marked by a deep commitment to the role, but behind the scenes, he struggled with the show's lighthearted tone. He often clashed with producers over the show's direction, particularly regarding the portrayal of family issues, which he felt should be more realistic. After the Brady Bunch ended in 1974, Reed faced significant challenges. He struggled to find roles that matched his talent, leading to a decline in his career. He took on various stage roles and guest appearances but never regained the same level of fame. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a battle with depression and a complicated relationship with his sexuality, which he kept private for many years. Reed's later years were spent in relative obscurity, and he passed away in 1992 from complications related to HIV. His legacy remains tied to Mike Brady, a character that continues to resonate with audiences. Last known information indicates that Reed's contributions to television are still celebrated, though his personal struggles remain a poignant part of his story.
About women's lives. I mean, don't you think that women are entitled to the same opportunities as men?
Oh, well,
Vincent Price's portrayal of Professor Hubert Whitehead in the 1969 series The Brady Bunch showcased his ability to blend charm with an air of mystery. As a quirky and eccentric character, Price brought depth to the role, captivating audiences with his distinctive voice and theatrical presence. This performance was a notable departure from his usual horror film roles, allowing him to display a lighter side while still hinting at the darker undertones that defined much of his career. Price's life was marked by both triumph and turmoil. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic death of his first wife, Edith, in 1948, which left a profound impact on him. His later marriage to actress Coral Brown was filled with love, but also challenges, as Price struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. Scandals, such as his rumored affairs and the complexities of his relationships, added to the intrigue surrounding his life. In his later years, Price became an advocate for the arts and education, even teaching at the University of California. He battled cancer, which he faced with remarkable courage, continuing to work until his health declined. Price passed away in 1993, leaving behind a legacy that transcended his film career. His last known information includes his posthumous recognition as a cultural icon, with his work continuing to influence horror and pop culture.
Amazing. And we're going to pay you back.
Well, we'll talk about it another time, okay?
Really, Dad, we are. Yeah, maybe this afternoon.
As we wrap up our journey through the world of the Brady Bunch, it's hard not to feel a wave of nostalgia. This beloved series, which first aired in 1969, brought together the lives of the Brady family, showcasing their ups and downs in a charming and humorous way. The cast, including Robert Reed and Florence Henderson, faced their own challenges, from personal struggles to navigating the pressures of fame. Each actor left a unique mark on the show, and their lives were forever changed by the roles they played. Did you watch The Brady Bunch during your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this iconic show? Perhaps you remember the catchy theme song, or the lessons learned from the family's adventures. We invite you to share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences and reflections can help keep the spirit of the Brady Bunch alive for future generations. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic trip down memory lane.
Everybody, do you think I have a chance to win, Peter?
Well, I'll tell you a good way to find out.
How?